Welcome back to ETV News and Sport. Well, Eskom load shedding has become quite a burden on South Africans, especially small businesses trying to survive with the added challenge of COVID-19. One challenge businesses are facing today is a large portion of their workforce is working remotely. However, to remain productive, they need to access data from alternative locations, and there's a need to create a always-on environment, even during load shedding. Matthew Hall, who is the product director at Rectron, shares tips and tricks to ensure your business remains always on and it's productive during the rolling blackouts. He joins us now via Skype. Matthew, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I mean, you know what? It's a new year, but some things still stay the same. Eskom and load shedding is back with us in 2021. The reality is companies have shifted their workers back home, and we're trying to navigate these crazy schedules. How can we go about doing this safely is the most important thing.
Yeah, dead right. And thank you, Ayanda, for your time, and hope the viewers get something out here. Load shedding is definitely here to stay. I think we've got a couple of opportunities in Rectron's business. We've gone and thought about this around the table. How do we make people's lives easier and keep that continuity of always being on? There's lots of people in cloud computing, but in your cloud computing, you definitely need that power backup. Looking at a couple of tricks and tips, one that I can do and do myself is turn off your devices. When the power does dip, it can affect your devices. The best thing to do is make sure that they're off if you're not using them. If they're on, make sure that they are connected to the myriad of opportunities that Rectron bring. We've got a dedicated brand called RCT. There's a massive UPS ranges, so plugging in your notebooks, plugging in your screens and your routers, making sure that when there's power down, you've got that opportunity. We've also looked at something quite unique. We've got a mega power bank, a 54K and a 84K, perfect for notebook users, guys that are traveling. They don't have that little UPS that you can just plug in and have at your beck and call in the office or at the home. A nice little device that's really as small as a router that you can take with you. Fantastic for on the go. Something that's really great is our 1K RCT trolley. I've got one under my desk right now, making sure that we don't lose power in case things change, right? 1K pure sound wave, really best of quality. Taking the time and making sure that you've got the right device is really key, Ayanda.
That's right, Matthew. And I think you've said it spot on there. I think, some companies just kind of assume that, as long as their staff has got electricity at home, that it should be okay. I mean, a word that's been coming up for a long time is this word inverter. And some people may be getting it confused between, the UPS and the inverter. Can we chat a bit about the inverter for a couple of seconds?
Yeah, look, I prefer talking about inverters. I think that's the way of the future. It brings you new opportunities, taking your business off grid, being able to use the solar technology. And the solar technology is really becoming more and more affordable. Putting a solar panel on your roof, on your business's roof, and generating your own power, charging up your backup solutions, being able to be off grid, share power. It's really the way of the future. Okay. Very similar to your generator technology. Just I believe that it manages power outages and dips a lot more effectively, a lot more user friendly in my idea too.
Well, there you have it, folks. Inverters, UPS. That's Matthew there from Rectron giving us those details. And I think it's just about being smart and, of course, planning ahead when it comes to whether you're working from home or out of office. It is the reality in 2020.